Oh, so it's a big box with a bunch of stuff in it, some of which is maybe not entirely anime DVD collection related. It's kind of hard to separate it all, so the best way to do this is just open it up, start sorting through this wonderful mess that is a bunch of fun things I bought. Which pretty much means in this little box, and the box is kind of hard to aim straight with this thing, but the little box in the box is real simple, and it's just some Amazon blank DVDRs, nothing complicated. And I also bought some power adapters for my MacBook for convenience sake. And then we've got the everything else, which is all of these, and gonna figure them all out. So I guess why don't we begin with the two non-anime items real quick. This is I've never seen My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, but I've been curious about it. Sounded like this one had some choice episodes as well as the first couple episodes, so we're going to check that. And this is Memento. There we go. It's really hard for me to see, but it does say it right there on the side. This specific version was recommended to me because it looks like a, they specifically said the version that looks like a patient file, like this, because that supposedly has some neat extra features. But the anime itself, we have Pokemon DP Sinnoh League Victors, which would be the next season of Pokemon. And since I don't off the top of my head know which season number that is, could be 12 or 13. Part of me wants to say 13. And Best Wishes starts on season 14, but I don't remember too well right now. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I guess I can't put it together. Next up, we've got Princess Jellyfish. A rather strange looking title. But one I'm curious about nonetheless. We see two little Blu-ray cases here, but this one has the DVDs and this is the Blu-rays. Oh no, loose disc. Blu-ray, so discs 1 and 2, and we see a reversible cover maybe? Not exactly. And for the DVDs, well, at least this disc 2 doesn't look like it wants us to make a contract or something like that. Intriguing. I think I will have better things to say about that series once I've seen it. And A-Channel. And since we're on a DVD opening roll, let's open this DVD and take a quick peek inside of it. All 12 episodes plus mini episodes. It's nice when things are nice and complete. There we go. Another series I don't know what to say about other than it looks like some anime stereotypes there. As you've probably guessed, that's not everything. See, I've recently discovered that BTX Volume 2, it looks like it did get released, so I picked that up and added that to DVD Aficionado's database. DVD3 may have had some copies made, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen it for sale anywhere, but I got the Zoids Chaotic Century DVDs 5 and 6. And I wrapped up last week I got Ghost in the Shell, Standalone Complex, Solid State Society, so I got the other Ghost in the Shell Blu-rays. There's 2.0, Innocence, The Laughing Man, and Individual 11. And finally, I have to decide how to appropriately show this one, because this one is a problem. Maybe, well, maybe I can show the back of it. This is Kink from Adult Source Media. It looks like another one of their compilation of stuff. Just random scenes from random anime. And the reason I can't show you it is because it has a bunch of pretty blatant genitalia all over it. And even worse, unlike other Adult Source Media DVDs, it does not have a reversible cover. So, I guess I'll just have to accept that for what it is. Another really interesting arrival this week. I guess in order to show this, I'm going to have to take these, set them aside. This assumes I have enough room to show something of this nature here, but I got my first Criterion collection, which is Akira on Laserdisc. Yeah, you can call me crazy. I know at some point I'm going to start collecting Laserdiscs, and I decided to just go ahead and get this while I could. As you can see on the floor there, I've got my Laserdisc player, and I guess while we're doing stuff, let's see, if I lock this into place, I can show the other final thing that arrived, which is Mami from Huela Magi Madoka Magica Pillowcase. Can't show you the back because that one is definitely not safe for work. So given the nature of the front of it, you can probably understand why I'm only showing you one half. And there we go. It's a really complicated release. Let me actually bring this up. At some point I'm probably going to have to look at this in depth on the camera, but I've got a lot of other stuff to show on the camera tonight, so maybe some other night. Well, next week could be an interesting week. I don't know if it'll arrive before Tuesday, but next week is when the Fate Zero Blu-ray box set comes out. But the release date is Wednesday, so there's a possibility that it may be in slightly later. I do know that there's also another NIS release coming out. That one's going to arrive in time because it's already shipped. Don't know about the Kite Blu-ray, but yeah, I don't know. Otherwise, it's looking like a fairly empty week if none of those shipped or showed up or whatever. Except I already know one did, and I've already padded next week's release with next week's update with stuff. Can't think of anything else particularly noteworthy to mention about that, other than it looks like the releases may start picking up again closer to the end of the month. which is nice. I think I've talked about how, while it's nice to catch up on old releases, it's kind of scary to also not see new releases come out. Oh well. Anyways, that's about the only thing I can think to update about. Shout out to Charles, who the only one still on there. Otherwise, Duels and Floppe, who all showed up while I was recording, would have gotten shouted out too, but no shout out for yous. Oh well. Anyways, that ends this week's update. So y'all have a nice week.